All right. Hello, beautiful people. It is me, Night Lord 131. The stream is set up. Well, for you guys watching this on YouTube, the video is set up. Watch for Builder Cape. Woo! Hey, if you're watching this, you can actually get a Minecraft cape. Cape, actually, if you watch and especially subscribe. All right, let's see. Let me find some stuff. Oh yeah, I need to pick up this stuff. Hope you guys are doing really great. I'm just waiting for people to enter, and then we will commence. I'll talk about emo night from last night, and yeah. All right. I'll put this stuff over here. Let me just get some water. All right. How is everyone? I am doing well. I had a great time at the party last night. I'll wait until we get a little bit deeper into the stream to talk about all this stuff. All right. Let me just head back this way. Okay, just do this. There. Perfect. Everything's looking fantastic now. Oh, I need to get water. Woo. There we go. I almost forgot about that. Like, we're going to be working on this project and just do some, like, other daily tasks. But, yeah. Alright. I think I'll start off now. Yesterday, last night, I went to emo night, and I had a fantastic time, actually. Really great time. I got to meet some people, and like, compared to the last emo night, like, this one was like fun, but not as fun as like the first one. But yeah, it was good. I got to jump into the mosh pit 2 times. Like, the reason why there was like 2 mosh pits was because they had like played some Limp Bizkit and System of a Down. So I was kind of like, I did sing a little bit, which was pretty fun. All right, let me just do this. And ooh, watch. Oh boy, I get another. You guys are getting like another like notification to like you'll get like drops if you watch this, which is awesome. Which, hey, if you want Minecraft drops, you better watch and subscribe. Oop, now it's gone. I got to sing for, I say, all the My Chemical Romance songs. And Thanks for the Memories by Fallout Boy. That was really fun. And they also play like 2 Day to Remember songs, which Day to Remember is a super, super awesome band. I would love to see them live. But, yeah. Had a grand old time. So. Yep. There we go. It was raining, earlier, and, you know, it was, you know, it's just a slight rain. And, yeah. I don't know, I've just been having a good day. Saturday was, like, up until, well, how do you say this? All the other days were good and all, but, like, I really needed that night. Just to go out and party and do all that other fun stuff. You know what I mean? Alright. Oh. They did get to play, like, A King for a Day by Pierce the Veil, and that was super fun. Everyone was losing their minds. And they also played, like, 2 Paramore songs and a individual, Haley Williams song, which was pretty fun. And some Blink-182 and a couple other ones that I couldn't really identify. Yeah. Just had a good old time. I got home around like 1:25 maybe. And like shortly after I immediately like head to bed. But I of course did need to like clean up from all the beer that was like that I was splashed with a little bit. There we go. I tried to get the witch. It was okay. Partially successful. Partially. Alright, it's gonna heal. It's gonna heal. I'm not gonna die here. Come on. There we go. See? Almost there. That witch did not hit me with the harming spell. Which, yeah, things would be bad if the harming spell was used on me. The harming potion, more specifically. Wait a minute. Okay, now when we do this, it'll be good. Okay. Awesome. But yeah, no, I had a great time. Great time at Emo Night. Let's see. Like, Emo Night is fun, but I personally like Goth Night more. But hey, they're still fun. Both of them. Like, if any of you guys have not been to an Emo Night or whatever, or even a Goth Night, I would definitely encourage you to go and go have fun. They are really fun and welcoming spaces. I've never had a negative experience. Ah, excuse me. All right. Good. You see how, like, how beautiful this looks? This is gonna look awesome when it's all done. The only annoying part of this is just to get the water into, like, these spaces. It's time consuming, but hey, it's okay. We're trying to get this all done. The faster we get this done, the more we can have our fish and other aquatic creatures. Oh. Come on. Here, let me just do this. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, we're all good here. Let me just do this. Alright. Wait a minute. What if I do this? Okay, so I don't even need to break, like, the blocks and everything. Yeah, I really won't need to. That's awesome. You know, that's, like, the most, like, more tedious thing about this. There we go. The last 2 days I have been watching Alf lately, and that's been really fun. If any of you guys have not watched Alf, you should. It's good. Good show. Very fun show. Actually. It's not incredibly serious. Matter of fact, it isn't really that serious. And it's like, they're all just like really, I don't know, it's heartwarming. It's a heartwarming show. Like, I still watch the Munsters, and I'll watch, like, a bunch of other shows on Tubi because that's where I watch like all these different shows. But I don't know. I've been craving more comedy lately. Just so, like, not when it comes to, like, depression or anything like that, but it's just, like, I've been trying to find, like, good comedies. Good comedies, lighthearted ones that are just, like, you can just giggle about certain things that aren't, too much. I'm not like talking about like dark comedies or whatever, but just like fun, lighthearted stuff. Maybe I've talked about it, I'm not entirely sure. But I watched and listened to a lot of like Bo Burnham's material. And yeah, no, that stuff can be tense sometime, but really good stuff. So, he hasn't come back. Well, he hasn't like done a thing. Well, done a like new stuff since like the COVID pandemic. That was the last I heard of him. And honestly, like, I don't know. I want to see more from him. I want to see more. All right. We're almost there. Let's see. Let me check the area, how well it's done. Honestly, it's looking great. I can't wait to develop this into something. And yeah. We're going to do something with all this stuff, and it's going to look incredible. You know what I mean? Gonna look incredible. Okay. Ooh, also, like, when it comes to comedy, I have been watching, rewatching the first season of Good Omens. Which, by the way, if you haven't watched it on Prime Video, you should. It's nice and fun. All right. I'll also show you guys this one thing I got today, actually. I got it at Walmart. And here, let me show it to you guys. Right now, actually. Okay. Oh, no. It's doing it again. My seat, my chair. Come on. Stop doing that. I need to fix this carpet. Well, anywho, I got this Friday the 13th sleepwear pajama pants, and they're really nice, very nice and flexible, which is fantastic, actually. Oh, I see where my seat, like, well, the chair itself, like, well, not does, it doesn't fuse, but it kind of, like, kind of makes it so when I try to, like, move, oh, never mind, I fixed it. Awesome. Sorry. I'm a little bit, disorganized. But, you know, who isn't? Okay. I will be streaming again this, well, tomorrow and on Friday. On Thursday, normally, you know, I stream on Thursdays. I have been having a lot of stuff go on lately. But, I'm going to see the, two final episodes of The Amazing Digital Circus, which will be really fun. And I'll do like a spoiler thing maybe when I get back, or maybe I'll wait like a day, like when the actual, like when it actually comes out on YouTube. I don't know. I'll think about it. Also, I was just thinking about it. Well, it's happening tomorrow, but tomorrow is June 1st, which will be the first day of Pride Month, actually. I don't think last year I celebrated here on stream, but that's just because, like, of a couple reasons. Reasons where it was kind of like limiting me from actually like doing anything fun or whatever. But like, you know, we're going to do like some fun stuff. Like, I'll try to figure something out. We might do more Minecraft or just like, I don't know. I'll think of something. But, you know, if any of you guys, well, I think I've been pretty clear when it comes to that. But, you know, for anyone who is queer, you are welcomed here, and you are respected and loved. And, you know, sometimes some creators are not as, like, you know, don't really say much on the topic. But, you know, I just want to make sure that people know that. And they, you know, don't feel like they don't feel like there's a, I don't want people to feel like there isn't a place for them. And I want to be that as humanly as I can. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great Pride Month. And, yeah. I will be attending, like, a Pride event, actually, on Saturday, and that'll be pretty fun. Well, next Saturday, I mean. Again, I have a lot of stuff occurring, so, you know. Okay. Wow, look at this. You see how amazing this looks? This looks incredible. When this is fully like filled up, it's going to be amazing. You know, I may have to get some like sand and cover that part up. I don't know, I might have to. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll make changes as I see fit. There we go. Whew, all right. Let's see. We're almost there. Ooh, let me take care of this creeper. Oopsies. All right. Let me see how much sand I need. You know, probably I might... Let me see. When this is opened up, I probably might take, like, the extra sand and put it on, like, this side, or I might... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, come on. There. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, amazing. It's taking a little bit, but you know. What have you guys been doing this weekend? I mainly went out to the store and just got stuff. And yeah, no, honestly, I've just been doing that. Nothing really that interesting and fun. But yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, by the way, my anniversary, streaming anniversary, is on August 1st. So if you want to come by on that day, August 1st, it's on a Saturday, I would appreciate it. And I'm gonna try to think of something fun to do. Last time, oh, if any of you guys were here last time when that happened, ooh, it was a bit of a fiasco. Unfortunately, I how do you say this? Majority of the stream was me muted, and nobody told me anything. And then like, oh, it took like a scam bot person or whatever to like say, hey, you're muted. And then I was like, oh my god. I felt really, really embarrassed after that. Because, yeah, nobody told me a thing. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I need to light up that area. Well, light up that specific area up there. Yeah. But I'll think of something. I'll think of something. It'll be my second year. And, yeah, no, I'll think of something fun. So, you know, that's what I'll do. Okay. You just put this right here. Let me eat. Perfect. But yeah, no, I'm going to try to light up this area too, just because I think that'll be beneficial to make sure that there isn't any monsters. Speaking of a monster, let me take care of this guy. Nope. Come on. Good. Die. Perfect. I should also put some lights down here in the water. Like, I put, like, these glowstones here, and they are really good. But I think I should spread some more out. Just to make sure that, you know, there isn't any more monsters. Well, that area is pretty lit up, I would say. Yeah. Alright. Oops. Here, let me just do this. We're almost there. You know, the spear actually changes positions when it's in water, which is pretty interesting. Let me check something. Okay. We are good. Just had to check something quick. Alright. Woo! Awesome. Here, let me check how much with getting rid of all, like, filling this area and actually does something. It actually does. Alright. Perfect. Okay. This is fantastic. Here. Ooh. I do. I just noticed that I actually do like the ooh, ooh, like with the head tilting thing. I find that funny. It's not necessary for Minecraft. Oh dear, that's silly. I'm a silly Billy sometimes. Alright. There we go. Oh, okay. Here, let me just take that out. If you guys can hear the fan, just let me know. Because, again, like, it does get hot in here. And I hope that when, it, like, you know, like, the summertime, well, when it's, like, fall, that it's not, like, you know, bad to where I need to, like, have a fan. Just because, like, I don't know. It wouldn't be too good. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay, this is looking fantastic. What do you guys think? I'm actually really happy how this is looking. Let me grab this. There we go. Let me get the wood. Alright, no. Alright, let's get one more. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Here, let me go get some more water and probably some sand. You know what I mean? I'll probably do that. Yeah, let's go get some water and sand. I bet I have some more sand around somewhere. You know, some resources that are just like common do become a bit of a, you know, an actual like harder thing to come by, it seems, in Minecraft. Also Hightail, but honestly, what should I even say on Hightail? I enjoy that game, but I'll like, it's kind of hindered me to play like not play other certain games, which I'm gonna try to figure out how I can still have Hightail and like, you know, play other games too, but hopefully I can find like a way to like still do hightail, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll take some of these actually. Let's see. We're gonna do something like this, but larger. See? Look at this. There we go. You know, this will actually be a good way of, like, you know, when we go down there and get some more water, we can also put some more glowstones and, like, sprinkle them in the area. Here. Because it does... Oh, yep, it's going to get dark soon. So I should probably... What? Alright. Let's just go down this way and spread the light to the glowstone. Alright. There we go. Grab this. Ooh, that would be a good place to put one. Here, let's just put one down here. There we go. All these will hopefully be a strong deterror of more monsters, which, you know, that's the plan of, like, why I'm putting all these glowstone, well, shroom lights everywhere. That's the ultimate plan with all this. That's why I'm running around and doing this kind of thing. Oh, okay. There. Okay, there we go. Ooh, let's just go over here. Yeah, I remember going this area a long, long time ago. Yep, and here's some monsters. Alright, come on. And this is one of the reasons All right. Ooh. Uh-oh. Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right. See, there's some adventure. Ooh, okay. Ooh. There we go. Let's get them. Yeah, come on. Hmm. There we go. Oh. Come on. Come on. Wow, you guys are pretty vicious, aren't you? For underwater zombies. Come on, let's go. All right, we're there. Fortunately, we now have some light in that area. Whew. All right. All right. Okay. We're going on a whole adventure. Oh my gosh. Perfect. That was insane. Mm. Oh my gosh. My drink of choice right now is actually grape juice. What is everyone drinking today? Always curious. There's this one creator I like to watch, and he sometimes asks his audience, "What's everyone drinking today?" And then like people will start listing off the things they drink. Some will like get more creative and be like, "Ooh, blood," or something like mead, or something interesting like that. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Or like he'll say, "What country is like people watching from?" And sometimes more out there places are named, and That's one thing. Alright. There we go. Let me see if I can actually... Well, if I just move this... It will be hard to, like, get out when this is all done, but... You know, this is, like, a good thing, actually. Yeah, I need, like, another stack. Alright. By the way, guys, thank you for coming to watch. Again, I do appreciate it. I appreciate it immensely. It's you guys who give me the energy to continue, and I am entirely, you know, grateful to you guys for coming to watch. Let me go get the rest of the sand. That won't, like, the sand won't be, like, as much of an issue compared to, like, the other stuff. But, you know, that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna be a long process, but at least the sand won't be as bad. Because it's literally, you know, just blocks of sand. And you don't have to, like, control, like, every little bit of it compared to, like, something like water. That did not make that much sense. Well, you see, this is what I'm talking about. If only water was this easy to put down. There we go. Here, let me just put this down and that. All right. Eat some mutton. Uh-oh. There we go. And while I do that, I can also do this. And this will be complete. No. Oh, no. Shoot. I'll put this over here. All right. Awesome. All right. There we go. Let's see. I was going to do my hair today, but I didn't get the chance to. But maybe, like, hopefully this week or something, I can try to have it. The blue hair and everything. Which I'll tell you all about that experience. I've dyed my hair, like, black. And that was, like, a pretty cool experience. But never, like, you know, actually put in, like, a color like blue or red or green or anything like that. Well, you know, actually, when it comes to that stuff, I kind of did something like that. This was when I was in, like, when I was a freshman in high school, so many years ago. But we would go, I think it was, like, Party City or something like that. And, like, I was like, oh, I want to dye my hair. And, like, my mom did not really approve of that, but she said, how about we just spray that stuff into your hair? Oh, hi. Welcome to the stream, Wilderness Lad. Hope you're doing great tonight. Hope you're doing fantastic. But, yeah. It was highly flammable, by the way. And that's why I kind of stopped doing that, because, like, yeah. That wouldn't have been a very good experience if something went wrong. And it also made my hair kind of crunchy, too, at the time. So, yeah. Hopefully, maybe, like, on Thursday I can get it done. Or whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Make it blue like Neptune. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I was just talking about how, like, I have the stuff to, like, make my, like, you know, make my hair, change it to, like, a different color and everything. But, like, I'm probably gonna go to a professional first, and then, like, when I learn the proper technique to actually, like, you know, do it, then I'll try to do it by myself. But when I got my hair dyed black, it was a whole experience. Like, I had to, like, scrub the dye into my hair, and like, it got really messy real quick. And yeah. But don't get me wrong, it looked awesome. Go bald like Neptune without the crown? Oh, no. No. I would never. I would never. I couldn't. I really could not do that, if I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, no. But would you go bald, Wilderness Lad? Would you go bald? Not fuzzy hair, full bald. That's the question. Could you rock that? And just to be clear, there's nothing wrong with being bald, but I could not see myself being bald. Alright, come on. Yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't. Uh-oh. Hold up. Huh. Hell yeah, I'd be Johnny Sins Jr. Oh dear, that would be crazy, man. That would be straight out crazy. You know, I haven't heard that name in a long time. I don't know. Is there water? Yeah, let's make sure. I can't really see. Yep, it's there. Hmm. Alright. Oh yeah, let me add this water. Will be pretty good. Oh, this is a 15th. This is your 15th streak. That's awesome, dude. Thank you for joining the stream. Like, that's crazy, dude. For my favorite streamers, I try to like come in as like like be consistent. Sometimes I'm not. Well, that's just because if I'm out doing something, that's like a reason. That's awesome. When it comes to like how you say like creator that I make sure to join their streams and like like stay there as much as I can is one of my personal inspirations and influences being Emma Langevin. Like that person is like one of the like biggest creators who has been like an inspiration to me, actually. And right now, like they're pursuing YouTube more than Twitch, and that's completely fine. And he's like making stuff that is their interest, and you know what? I can respect that, and I think that's wonderful. If I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I do. Anytime, almost anytime and anywhere, I'll try to be there. I need sand. Okay, we got a big chunk of it done, and now we just need to figure out how we're going to fill the rest of this puppy up. Well, before I do that, let me just go to sleep first. We can't do this without going to sleep at least once, because that phantom will get on me. So. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Wait. Hold it. I know I normally try to avoid this, but I want a zombie horse. Let me see. Where is the... Where is the... Okay, give me a sec. Horse. Okay, let me just take that. Saddle. Yes. All right. There we go. We got a zombie horse now. Question, guys. If you guys can look it up for me, I would appreciate it. But if I put armor on a zombie horse, will it burn? If it does, I'll be very sad. But if you can, please look it up for me. Hey. All right. Yeah. All right. There we go. Actually, you know what? I'll try it. I'll try it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna blame you guys for it. What? Okay, it does. It looks like it's working. Okay. It does. It does. That's fantastic. That's so fantastic. Wait. Let's see. It does. Oh my gosh. That's so awesome. We got a zombie horse, everyone. Woo! All right, what can I use to feed the horse? Well, the horses. I want to know. If you guys can look that up for me, I would appreciate it. Because there has to be a way. Wait a minute. Yo, I finally made it to your streams. Welcome to the stream, Mob. I hope you're doing great, man. Welcome. Oop. How's your Saturday? Well, not Saturday, Sunday. How's your weekend? Fantastic. Say that again. Fantastic. Alright, let me see. I'm going to see if I can feed these horses, actually. What are you up to, man? It's been a while. Oh. Alright. Where is... Okay, that does not work. Ah, come on. How do I get off? Okay. There we go. Probably typing out a response. But yeah, no, it's good to hear from you, man. I hope you're doing well. Also, how did your Memorial Day weekend go, actually? I'll put this down here. Well, actually, I'll put this somewhere over time. Yeah. Okay. I'm chilling right now. How about you? Um, I'm doing pretty good. I went to Canada last weekend, and that was pretty sick. And I also went to emo night. Yeah. Yes, they are. Here, I'll show you. Emo night was really sick. I enjoyed it. And yeah. All right, here. Where's the zombie? Oh, here's the zombie horse. This is the guy. There we go. They actually added a Nautilus actually to the game. Here, let me show you. Alright, just give me a sec. I worked all Memorial Day weekend. I mean, all weekend. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Alright, here. This is my Nautilus, actually. Yeah, they added a lot of stuff. But that's terrible, dude. Yo, Canada. No. Oh yeah, the horse is cool. Did you see Scott and No, I did not. Maybe next time I'll see them. Well, actually, I think um Scott versus the world was in Toronto. No, I did not go to Toronto. I went to Winnipeg, Canada. Yeah. That's cool. Sick, bro. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Let me think. Have you watched any good anime lately, or anything else in that space? Here, let me go this way. I need to get some water for my project. Actually, while you're here, I did get my very first manga a bit ago, actually. Oh, I see. Who knew there was other cities besides Toronto? Yeah, no, well, Canada has several cities. It has... Let me try to list them all. Well, as many as I know. Vancouver, Toronto, Montreal, Quebec City. There's also London. There is also Winnipeg. There is Edmonton. There is also Saskatoon. There's also Regina, Nova Scotia, and a bunch of other ones. I finally watched the Demon Drama. Ooh, interesting. What manga was it? It is a adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's At the Mountains of Madness. I have it downstairs actually. I can actually go and grab it. Let me go and grab it actually so you can see it. Let me see this. Are your nails painted black? That's sick, brother. Well, honestly, yeah, no, this I painted them like during World Goth Day. And that was pretty fun. And yeah, they are starting to chip away a little bit, but you know, that'll be it. You are your Lovecraft. You could say that. But no, this is it actually. I pre-ordered this, and here, let me see. I I got it from Dark Horse Comics actually. So let me see. I'm gonna try to see who exactly worked on it. Okay. It was translated by Zach Davidson and literary and touch up by Steve Durdo, and editor was Carl Gustav Horn. And uh, over here on the side, it will give you like a brief little info on the original novella by H.P. Lovecraft. But here's like a section from the manga, if you can see it. Looks sick, bro. Dark Horse is great, yo. Honestly, yeah. Here, let me just put this manga here. It's the entire novella in manga form actually. Dark Horse is a really great one actually, yeah. They actually have a whole collection of Lovecraft's work adapted into like manga form, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna probably try to pick up more mangas one of these days, because that would be really sick. But yeah. Let me think. I'm actually going to be getting an H.P. Lovecraft tattoo, being Cthulhu, and Cthulhu will be either on my arm here or on my thigh, on my left thigh. I'm gonna still try to figure it out. Image or Dark Horse Comics. Which one do you like better? I would probably have to say Dark Horse. Dark Horse, like, don't get me wrong, Image Comics has Spawn and the, what's that one thing called? I see. The Walking Dead, that's, like, the only two things I can think of when it comes to, Image. But, you know. Right now I'm collecting the Ramon. Uh, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start like collecting mangas. I'm gonna start doing that. I have a big collection of different things, and I don't know. I feel like I need to focus more into like, um, you know, comic books and just mangas in general. I've been focusing a lot on, I say, collecting vinyls and CDs lately, and also NECA action figures. I have a whole collection over there of NECA figures and some like horror adjacent stuff. Like, let me go show you actually. And to make sure I don't get attacked, let me just do this. These guys. Don't call me weird, but female Cthulhu is hot. I'm not. No, I don't think it's weird. I love Cthulhu. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't uh, do that kind of thing, but you know, we'll see. I like manga more than anime. It's just expensive. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. Well, you know, actually, it was a pre order, so that makes kind of sense. But this manga, the full adaptation was like around like $58, not adding in like the tax, which is like, you know, but honestly, like, you know, as a piece of like literature, and like, you know, I love HP Lovecraft. I think this is a really good way of getting people interested into his work. And plus, there is like Lovecraft influences and a whole bunch of different stuff. Ooh, I wish I could collect figures. They mad expensive though. Yeah. Like here is some of my more recent stuff. I got Gizmo from Gremlins. He's pretty cool. And then I have what's his name? Stripe. Stripe from Gremlins as well. Let me put him right here. And I also got Stripe as his like full form from Gremlins 2. Well, from Gremlins, not Gremlins 2. There was only two Gremlins movies. But yeah. I did pre-order Jaws. Like the name of the shark is Bruce actually. And most fans who know about Jaws will call the shark Jaws cuz well no, not Jaws, but Bruce. But yeah. Yeah. These get expensive, but sometimes like you can like get them for like good prices when they're like, you know, when they're back on Amazon, Walmart. I try to like stay away from those too. There we go. Yeah, I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff, and slowly they'll be coming by. But you know, he's much more than he's much is much normal for a big ass shark. Honestly, yeah. Well, honestly, when it comes to like movie facts, when it comes to Bruce, well, how do you say this? The reason why Bruce the shark was named Bruce on set, at least, was because Steven Spielberg at the time had a lawyer, and his name was Bruce, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna name the shark Bruce, based off his lawyer, actually. So yeah, I think it's funny. And also, like, I watched like whole documentaries all about Jaws, and like, I don't know if you've ever watched Jaws or anything, but I remember like watching it. Name? Yeah. I remember watching it when I was much younger, and like, I was like in shock and disgusted because if you've ever watched the movie, which, spoiler alert, but one of the kids who were like in like the water was like, interesting factoid. Yeah. Like, actually, how do you say this? The kid was gushing blood, and it was like insane when I watched it when I was like, I think I was either 8 or 9, and like, it left a huge impression on me. And like, Steven Spielberg had made it so that like there wouldn't be that many like harsh colors like red to be on the screen. So when you saw like the blood and it's like a bright red, it really got to you. And like, the shark itself, like the three animatronics, would actually not work in salt water because they actually like filmed on location. Actually, like, they filmed in the actual ocean, and the shark would always malfunction, and that's why they had to like make it so that they would use like first POV shots of the shark in the water and like try to hide the shark. And it also built the suspense, actually, which is pretty cool. Again, I don't know if you've ever watched Jaws, but if you ever do, it's one of the best movies, I would say, of all time. I'm kind of desensitized to gore. Yeah. Well, honestly, when it comes to Jaws, when it comes to like horror in general, oh, they used animatronic? Yes. Yes. Like, ooh, oh, hell no. Yeah. Like, how do you say this? If you ever like look up like Jaws, like Bruce the shark, and you look at the animatronic, like, it looks derpy, but also looks hella awesome. I'm gonna be honest, like, honest with you. I have a history with that movie. I have a history with that movie. It's also gotten me interested into like learning about sharks because, unfortunately, because of Jaws, people have a negative view of sharks, but you know, we're not tasty to them. And also, like, when shark attacks do happen, like, sometimes a person will lose a limb, but only like small number of like people have actually died from a shark attack. Multiple times, Back to the Future. Oh yeah, like I've watched. How many times have I watched Back to the Future? Hmm. Several times. Actually, what's your favorite Back to the Future movie? Actually, I'm curious. I think there's 3 of them. And let me guess, you like Marty McFly. I kind of liked Dr. Brown more. The first one? Ah. I Let me think. I really enjoyed the second one. I enjoyed the 2 of them. I know there was a third one, but I don't know. It's interesting. The third one I thought it didn't really capture the energy of the 2 films. So now I like Mary's dad. Really? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Those were good. Good movies. I probably need to like rewatch them. Like rewatch Back to the Future cuz it's been such a long time. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, I rewatched Gremlins and also Gremlins 2 on YouTube. They're free on YouTube actually, which is sick. So, yeah, I love those damn little guys. I love Gremlins. It's a perfect blend of horror as well as like comedy. Any movies you look forward to in theaters? Ooh. Ooh, give me a sec. I get in free cuz I work there. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's awesome, dude. I would love to like work at like a movie theater at some point. But let me think. Um let me think. There's a couple movies. The Odyssey, that's a good one I hear. Then there's that Masters of the Universe with He-Man and also Supergirl movie and no, you don't. It's terrible and you're underpaid. Oh, I'm sorry, man. To be honest with you, like it like you guys should be well, you guys should have more, honestly. Like when it comes to like benefits and like pay and everything. But I don't know. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. I used to like think, "Oh, I want to." Like, get into that, but I don't know. Would be nice if things were a little bit more different when it came to stuff like that. But I'm actually going to the movie theater um movie theaters. Ooh, give me a sec. I plan on watching He-Man Thursday and Scary Movie. Oh, yes. I forgot about Scary Movie. I need to see Scary Movie. I want to watch that one too, actually. He-Man, Scary Movie, The Odyssey, and Supergirl. Those are what I'm planning on seeing. Oh. Those were good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Spider-Man. I need to go see that too. I forgot about Spider-Man for a sec. I am a Marvel fan, I swear. I forgot. Marvel's been kind of in the background for me. Yeah. Wait, I forgot who's in the next Spider-Man movie. I think it's Rhino is in it, right? I think he is. I'm a Marvel fan over DC. Well, honestly, when it comes to DC, like I enjoy Marvel and DC, but honestly, like I don't know. I want DC to be like doing better, but I don't know. They haven't been as good compared to Marvel, sadly. But I did watch Monster Commandos. That was really fun. That was a super sick show. DC Comics are doing well, apparently. Well, I can imagine that. I can imagine that. Honestly, oh. Yes! Yes! I can't wait. I can't wait. Honestly, I am going to I'm going to watch it and it's going to be fantastic. Clayface is going to be great. I can't wait. I kind of really uh you know uh like came alive more to that. I hate Batman, but I'm going to watch that movie. Yeah. Well, honestly, I think overexposure kind of really killed like my interest in Batman. But like I've taken a long enough break to like you came. Ayo. No, I wasn't. No, 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 no. Sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that. Oh no. This is not the cam website for that kind of thing. No, no. Yeah, I know, I know. Well, maybe like if I grow bigger as a creator or something, maybe I can explore that world at some point. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I'll start an OnlyFans, and I can wear like a bear costume, and we'll see what happens with that. Oh no! Then bring it back up when it gets famous. Yeah, 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 exactly. Oh dear, that's gonna be insane. Maybe like Markiplier, what he does. Well, I think he still does that stuff. I don't know. Not entirely sure. When it comes to like, how do you say, movies I've been like invested in, it's those movies. But I've been having a really strong like return to like love of the classic Universal monsters. I've been like really into it. Markiplier makes porn? No, no. Like I heard that Markiplier had started an OnlyFans, and he only like puts his foot on that website, and he does it for like for charity stuff. I believe that's what he does, from what I've heard. What the fuck? Um, yeah. Well, honestly, when it comes to like something like that, I'm like, yeah, if you are going to make like use those funds in order to do like a charity thing, you know, sick. Let's go. You know. Yeah. But I don't know if he still does that or anything else like that. It's been a while since, you know, that was mentioned long time ago. But anywho, but yeah, I've been having a huge thing for the Universal monsters, just watching those movies, and I don't know. I've just been having a huge thing for just those movies. So many people are into feet. I wonder why. Yeah, no, honestly, like I don't really understand it myself either. But hey, I kind of say to myself, let them be. That's what I try to say, at least when it comes to feet stuff. I don't like feet, and like I don't know. I just couldn't. Oh yeah, no. Well, I still do. I I say like when it comes to like writing itself, like novels and everything, I don't think I would like pursue that, just because like I have kind of like fallen out of that kind of thing. But when it comes to like writing a script or something, I I actually want to like try two things actually. I want to try to like create like YouTube films or something, or like oh I don't know what's that other thing. Oh, I have been like thinking about like maybe like doing something with music or something, because I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. Like maybe starting a band would be pretty cool. What with music? Like maybe I'm gonna try to like learn how to do like songwriting, and maybe like I can like try to like do something. A band would be sick. Yeah, like when it comes to like music, I love punk, metal, goth, and emo, and psychobilly and rockabilly, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Call it the Sex Bomb. That would be great. That would be great. But no, honestly, I would want to make a horror punk band. And one name that I've flirted with is like the Moon Bleeds Violet. The Moon Bleeds Violet. No, the Moon Bleeds Velvet. That's the name. I would want to make a band like that, or some other thing like that. Not not Violet, Velvet. That's the name. I had to rephrase it. Horror punk seems sick. Well, wicked. Yes, it is. Actually, my second tattoo actually is the Misfits, which there's the Crimson Ghosts. I love horror punk. I listen to it almost every day. How do I try out for your band? Honestly, like, um, I've thought about like how I would do it, and like, there's a lot of different vocal styles that horror punk pulls from. Majority of horror punk is like Misfits inspired, so it's like old, like rock and roll inspired. Then there's like more, what's that called? Pop punk inspired too. And then there's like the more death metal stuff, and honestly, like Queen. No, not stuff like Queen, but things like Elvis, Jim Morrison from The Doors, Bill Medley, um, Little Richard, like a bunch of like the older ones. Yeah. I don't know which like vocal style I could try to do, because I would want to do vocals. Just because like, I don't know. I feel like that would be better. Oh, you mean like super old? Yes. Like when it comes to like punk is kind of like a reinvention of like what rock and roll was like, but more angrier. There's a whole bunch of like stuff when it comes to punk, but when it comes to horror punk, it's a lot more tighter to like old 1950s rock and roll kind of stuff. And that's what I mean by old. Old. And when it comes to like most like pop punk horror related stuff, they tend to sound a lot like Blink 182, but with talking about like zombies or like vampires, and like decorating the house with like guts and all. Very simple, fun stuff like that. And there's actually this one band that I've been checking out called the Lurking Corpses. Those guys are more death metal adjacent, so a lot of like their sound is like "We will kill and destroy." More metal adjacent, but Are there any humors involved? Musical composition, musical composition. Um, musical composition. Well, yeah. Well, it all just depends on like the type of band that you're like referring to, because like some, damn, you're really good at that death metal voice. Well, thank you. It's I just like monsters, and I just like think of the monster and then like embrace that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But what about you? Have you thought about getting into music? And if so, like, what would you want to get into? Oh, oh, there we go. I'm trying to see where this water is. Hmm. Is there water trying to pull me this way? Okay, no, there's water here. I'm trying to figure this out. Let me turn off the weather. All right. Hmm. Oh, just give me a sec. Well, I used to post covers of me singing a cappella with me sing. Ah. Oh, I see. That's cool. No, I get that, man. I get that. I get it. Ooh. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Well, sometimes you just gotta do that. If, like, I personally always say that, like, if a certain thing isn't really working for you as much anymore, I personally think that you should, reinvent yourself if you, like really feel like it. And that's what I say when it comes to like, you know, online especially. But, like there's some people too who think that the person you were like, let's just say for like a YouTuber, like the same person they were like 15 years ago and they stopped making this type of content or whatever, like, nobody stays the same. Sometimes people will stay the same, but most people, who are well adjusted do change, sometimes for the positive and sometimes for the negative. But that's just living, honestly. That's what I, you know that's how I rationalize it. Oh. Ooh, okay. Where is this water going? I'm trying to figure this out. Give me a sec. The only reason I stopped was because I can't focus on music and art. I won't be able to grow that way. No, I get that. I get that. Sometimes you do need to make those changes. Oh boy, this won't stop. Let me put some wood in here. Hopefully this will stop all the chaos. But yeah, no, I get that. I do. I think I'll probably do this stuff tomorrow. Just because. I don't want this stream to be mainly just me working on this whole monstrosity. It's just been so long. But yeah. You laying some wood, bro? Yes, I was laying it right there. Not just laying it, but really working it in, you know what I mean? Sometimes it will say, "Oh, it can't fit." But sometimes you just need to really do it well. It's an art. It's craftsmanship. Just give me a sec. Since you like Monster, I sup- I'm surprised you weren't into monster hunting. Oh, I wouldn't want to hunt the monsters. I would want to join them. Bro, I just made a sandwich and I didn't see my moldy bread I after after I made it. Oh, that sucks, man. That's terrible. Oh no. I hate that feeling too. I've like got out some bread and then when I'm finishing with a sandwich, I see the bread and I'm like, "Oh, crap. Not this again." It especially sucks if it's like a giant loaf too. Alright. Let's go take care of some uh, animal stuff, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, well, it gives you a story for stream. Yes, yes, that is true. That is true. I don't know if it was mold or something, but I got really sick when I ate like you've been playing Monster Hunter. I've been playing Monster Hunter, and I felt bad like I when I killed them and they limp away. Yeah, yeah, that is. You know, honestly, again, when it comes to like my wishes, I really wish I was a monster. Like with like this arm, when this gets fully tattooed, like it becomes like a giant sleeve of things. Like I love monsters. It got me into like loving horror. It got me into like loving world mythology and just everything. Like I wish I was one. It doesn't matter if it was like a werewolf, a vampire, a ghoul, or some other thing. I just love monsters. Why do you have so many buckets of water? Because I'm trying to fill my giant pool slash pond of. I'm just trying to fill up my giant space with water because I'm gonna have a bunch of creatures. I'm going to. I'm gonna make this, but bigger, and that will be the space. So. Oh no. You had to bring that up. Oh no, man. No. You seem like you see I'm like you, but I don't want to be a monster romantically. I see the version. Well, listen. I don't know. I just like monsters. I really love them. Like I wanted to well, okay. How should I put this? In Las Vegas, I think it's this weekend or it's wrapping up, but there's something called Monster Palooza in I think it's either Las Vegas or Denver, Colorado. But no, I wish I could go. Like you get like people who work in like special effects in movies and TV shows, and they will like you can like meet these people and like take pictures with them and all that good stuff. I wish I could have went to Monster Palooza and just like meet these people and also buy stuff too. Trying to find a sword. Hmm. Well, I'm gonna have to save my money. Save my money to do that kind of thing. Because next year I'm planning on going to my first ever music festival, and I'm going to try to go to the Manitoba Metal Festival, which is a metal festival dedicated to metal and hardcore punk specifically. I'm really big into that stuff. Um, this year at the Manitoba Metal Festival, they had a really fucking awesome band called Crowbar. And if you haven't listened to them, like they are so great. They're from New Orleans, Louisiana, and they're just so good. They have a song called "To Build a Mountain," and that shit goes insane. That's like their most popular song. And they also had Cancer Bats. They also had Gate Creeper, which I got to see, and they were super sick. Let me pull up that shirt actually. Let's see. Ah, there it is. All right. This is my gate gate creeper t-shirt when I saw them live. This is it. From Gate Creeper. They were super sick. Very colorful too. Actually. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. Nice shirt. Thank you. I did get to meet their lead singer, and he's like super cool. Oh yeah. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. They had a bunch of bands at that metal festival. But next year, I plan on going to at least one festival, so I can say that I've been to one festival. Last year, they had Sangasukabog at the festival, and I love Sangasukabog. They're super cool. They're from Ohio, and they're like super, super sick. So, and they're also going on a tour with Dying Fetus, which I saw Dying Fetus. They were super sick too. They were like so brutal. Actually, let me see if I can find that shirt. Actually, I have a bunch of like band tees. It's insane. Let me see. Sleep token. Where on earth is? Oh, there it is. Here's two of my shirts. I got this one when I saw the Offspring earlier this year in February, and that was pretty sick. Pretty sick indeed. And this is Dying Fetus. So, yep, right here. This is one of their tour t-shirts that I got, and they were super sick. Uh-oh. Let me take care. Oh. No. The Offspring, Dying Fetus, image. Here. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. The Offspring, Dying Fetus. Imagine if there was a band called Overgrown Sperm Cell. Well, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me because there's literally a band out there called Wheelchair, 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 Wheelchair. Literally just wheelchair 4 times. There's also a band out there called Mugshot that I saw and they were pretty sick. And also, what the fuck? Well, yes. And let me see. Let me see if there's any, like, if you can think of any other, like, crazy name out there, like, it's been there. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a band out there, a band called Cum Guzzler. That would not surprise me if there was one. Or what about, like, what other, like, bands out there? I'm trying to think. What else is out there? There's a bunch of them. Yeah, wait. You see now, I gotta start a band and call it Anal. Ooh, you know what? Hey, there's a bunch of bands out there that you can get inspiration from. Literally, there's this one band who is from. I'm trying to think. They're from Alabama. I was going to say Nashville, but no, that's not. That's not in Alabama. Huntsville. They're from Huntsville, and they are a horror punk band, and they're called Cancer Slug, and they're good and all, but man, their lyrical themes are just out of this world. Ugh. I wouldn't mind seeing them, but I don't think I like unless you are really deep into like the more depraved kind of stuff. Like I wouldn't recommend listening to Cancer Slug unless you've heard the most stuff out there. Let me just think. I think there's another band out there called Bruce X Campbell. Cancer Slug? Nah. Oh. Hunavirus beetle. you know, um, oh god. The new infectious beetles. Oh dear, that would be insane. That would be insane. Let me think. I want to do like a few more things because I do have work tomorrow and well, you know, that's I'm trying to figure out what things I can get done before I have to leave. I've been having a great time with you guys. And I hope that you guys are having a great day and night. So, yes. Damn, we both work tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. Well, you get off at 1 a.m. Oh my. Well, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. I wake up early in the morning and I go and take care of stuff. I wake up at 5 a.m. and I do things around the house and then I go and take care of stuff and I'm good for the rest of the day. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go kill some monsters just because that'll be interesting. Damn. 5 a.m.? Jeez. Well, I do that, like, it's unnecessary because I go in at, like, 9 a.m., but I like to do things around, like, the house and just have, like, more time to, like, get prepared for the day. You wake up before the sun does. Yes. Yes. I okay. You may sound it you may think it sounds really weird, but like time is precious and like the time of the day also really does matter. And like I can't really like I know other people are different. That's completely fine when it comes to like they work at this time of the day and that's why they have to wake up and I completely get that. But for me, if I wake up around like 12 p.m., I I feel very bad about myself because that's a day wasted. That's how I am personally. I don't know how you feel about it, but like, you know, when you get stuff done early in the day, afternoon, the rest of the day is yours. And that's how I perceive it. Let's go hunt some monsters just to end out the stream. Just because it'll be fun. Ooh, I do need. Oh, I got you. My body. No. Oh, my body naturally wakes up at 8 or 9 p.m. no matter how late I stay up. Yeah, you know, like usually I usually stay up to like around. Ooh, I should go down there. That'll be a better place to hunt monsters. Sometimes 10. Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, like on weekdays, I wake up like during that time around like 5:30 a.m. But sometimes on like the weekdays that I don't have work, I usually wake up around like 10. And I'll still have like time to do stuff around the house and all. So, we're going to go monster hunting in the depths of the earth. Let me see if I can find the tunnel. But yeah. But it's nice to have you here, man. I hope you're having a great day. And I also hope you have a great weekend too. It's always good to have you here. And you're always welcomed. All right. There we go. Now we're going deep into the dark over here. You too, man. I hope your weekend and week is fantastic. Like the four. Yeah, yeah. What was I gonna say? Um, is there anything else? Oh, I've been watching Alf lately. Man, I'm I'm gonna watch like a couple more episodes tonight before I am down for the count. That's what I'm probably gonna do after the stream and just, you know, all that good stuff. Oh. Woo! Come on. Give me your gunpowder. Awesome. That's what we're mainly hunting tonight. We're just going to get some like, gunpowder because that stuff is extremely useful. Ooh, there. There we go. Awesome. Let me think. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. I put all these golems around just so that, like, you know, they are like extra protection, but you know, you hit one and you die. But I'm probably gonna end the stream here, actually. I am getting a little bit tired. Actually, let me go over here to end it. Oh yeah, by the way, a couple streams ago, I did get these cherry blossom trees, and they're just beautiful. I think they're blooming right now. I think it's like this time of year when they're starting to blossom. I'm not really sure. But you know. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Well, good night, bro. Yeah. Nice cherry blossom. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm streaming again, probably around the same time. So, you know. Oh, they're called uh Sakakura. Sakakurus. Okay. Nice. Here, let me just do the nighttime thing. There we go. Nice red. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and do some extra stuff. And yeah, after tomorrow, I'll be streaming again on Friday. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But Sakura. Sakura. Okay, thank you. Thank you for breaking it down. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow and hope you guys have a great night. All right. See you guys. Bye.